Desmond, you there?
I guess I'll see everybody later, you know.
Well, see, that's what makes it so good when you have your own, right? Because we can extend this program for another 2 hours if we wanted to. So let's talk about Heart of the City Candles and your toy drive that's coming coming up on the. I have to laugh. That's funny. Coming up on the 23rd. I'm trying to act like this didn't happen.
How
Um,
about I can keep it short, you know, so we can keep the spirit of ending and going.
no,
Um,
tell us about Heart of the City Candles and what you all are going to be doing in a week.
okay, well, Heart of the City Candles is a candle company that I started about 4 or 5 years ago. Thankfully, I was able to partner with Darrell Simpson, who went to School Without Walls with me. We were both DC residents, and we've sold candles in the city, you know, at Commanders games. We're in all the Yes Organic markets. We've been at MedStar hospitals and a lot of other community things. We've, you know, had candle making workshops with DCPS teachers and, you know, other organizations and custom candles for a lot of people in the area. And, you know, because of that, we always like to give back. So, annually we do our Christmas toy drive. We've also done Easter egg drives and, you know, taking kids to see movie releases. But on December 23rd at Hill Prince on 8th Street, starting at 5 o'clock, we'll be having our annual toy drive from 5 to 7 p.m. And yeah, I'm really excited about it because we have about 1,000 kids registered for it so far. So we need more toys. We'll be buying more toys as you know the days go by. Um, Trying to make sure every kid walks out of there with a toy this year. Uh, and yeah, we have some great sponsors. Um, our sponsors this year are Ryan Jones. We have Peterson, uh, Black Bella Spa, Lattimore Funnel Cakes, who will be giving out free funnel cakes to everybody on site. We have WKYS, who's going to be giving out gifts to parents. I mean, they'll be giving out gifts and as well as a little bit of entertainment. And we have Howard University Hospital, who will be giving out flu shots, and they'll also be, you know, as well there as well to celebrate with us. And lastly, we have TD Bank, who's going to be giving out gifts to parents. You know, so even the parents get to walk away with something, and it will be, like I said, it'll be at Hill Prince Restaurant, who is also one of our partners, and then
So
also an informer.
is this the first time you all have done a toy giveaway?
No, we did a toy giveaway for the last 3 years.
And why?
We just feel like it's uh, part of our, what I say, corporate responsibility. Um, you know, we get a lot of support. Being me and Darrell both grew up here in Washington D.C., we've got our start here in D.C. and we get a lot of support from the community. And you know, it just feels right to give back uh, and show people that when you do work hard, you can actually, you know, put yourself in a position where you can give back. So it's the best way, you know, for us individually to end the year off doing something good for the community.
Wonderful. And if people want have toys to donate or want to donate financially, how will they do so, or how can they do so?
They would do that by, if you had the flyer on there, there's a link on that flyer. At the bottom, it's tinyurl.com/500 toy giveaway. And you can register on there if you have toys or if you want to donate any finances. We'll go pick up the toys as well. Or even if you want to volunteer on the day of, you know, you can come up to Hill Prince and we're pretty sure we'll find something for you. In terms of families, there's a uh, child max. Um, you know, so you would bring around no more than 4 kids per family as well.
Do they have to be your kids?
Oh, well, they just have to be kids that are DC residents.
Okay, all right, all
Yeah,
right.
as long as they're residents of DC, then we're not going to check to see if they're your kids. I don't know if we have a way of doing that. Howard University will be out there, hospital, but I don't think we're going to be doing any DNA registration.
Wonderful. Okay. All right. Because, I mean, there are a lot of children in DC. We don't think about them all the time, like until they get in trouble.
Yeah,
And this time, when we want to bring joy into their lives. So if folks want to grab a couple and, your neighbors' children or something, bring them on over so that they can get a toy and celebrate. So
yeah.
I appreciate
Santa
it.
Claus will be on site as well too, so you get to take your photo with Santa Claus and make one of those memorable, lasting moments.
Oh, wonderful. Is there a cost for it to get the photograph?
No, there's no cost associated.
Okay, wonderful.
Everything is free for our guests.
And tell me before we go, you named your candle company Heart of the City. How did you come up with that? What you could have done anything. You could have named it after yourself, DB Bantino Candles. But you said Heart of the City. What inspired that name?
Well, uh, when I was making the candle, I looked around in my environment. I realized that's where I'm at. I'm right here in the heart of the city, and sometimes that's where the best ideas grow from, just because of our environment and the things that we see around us. Our surroundings sometimes motivate us to want to go out there and start a business. And I feel like naming a candle after myself would is not might not be as inspiring to the next person to know that they can come up with their own idea right in the heart of the city. So I just felt like something that unified people. And also, since it's a candle in the heart of the city, sometimes we need a light in the city, especially in DC, so something that can light up the community and light up the city and just put a light on people's faces. I just thought it was the perfect title.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I agree. I love the title. I love the candles, and I know the commercial time. People who might want a Heart of the City candle can get them. I know I've purchased mine. I'm not trying to get the family discount or anything. So I purchased mine from Yes Market. That's where I get my candles. But are there other places? I know you can get them there. Any place else?
As of right now, they're in Yes Organic Market. They are at MedStar Hospital in Baltimore. Um, And those are the only places that we have them right now. There is a social media account associated. Instagram is HOTC Candles. So HOTC and then candles. And then if you want it, so if someone was looking for a workshop that they wanted to put together, or if they wanted, some type of custom candles, that's something that we could do as well too. And that's probably the best way to reach out to us on there.
Wonderful. Desmond, DB Bantino, thank you so very much. I know that you've been out also producing music and traveling back and forth. Your plate is full. So I'm glad you're able to join us today and to share this wonderful event benefiting the children of the District of Columbia. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Okay. The show goes on.